Hello, hello, one and all. Why am I getting a ping right now as we start recording? There we go. This is TBI
Hey,
League Week 4. I'm here, Chipper, with the one and only Flippy.
yo, we're ready to get this shit going. We got Jager bombs, we got Aqua team, Goon squad. Big Chip. Do you got any predictions going into this?
Octane Goon Squad has been showing some improvements. They started off a little slow, losing games that I think they had the ability to win. They got mentally chalked, but they have points on the board now. I think as long as they can keep their mental up, they will get at least 1 point out of tonight.
I just did have a talk with Huggy. He says he thinks this is going to be an easy victory. He says Jager bombs are. What was it he said? He said a burger squad?
They're a burger squad, they have no life, and they wish that they could get a round off of them.
It was something like that. Called them free cash. Not seeing any too crazy bans here.
Yeah, we do see the Clash ban come out. Clash has been played, I'd say, relatively often since the new season has started. Just with the shield meta, it is one of the stronger counters.
We also got that double ranged hard breach ban coming out. That way Kanto wall can't get open. However, they are going to go lockers first.
Yeah, it is interesting to see. I think Lockers still is the strongest site in my opinion.
Especially with Mira.
Yeah, with Mira being up as well, being able to immediately pick up the Mira with the waste, with the Goyo, the smoke, the Kaid, and the Aruni. A lot of burn, a lot of util. This is almost back to the 2021 util meta. We have Dynasty with the very interesting Mira. It's that way the Thermite cannot open up the wall.
Won't be a Thermite though. Oh, no, it will be a Thermite. Sorry. Oops. Forgot my ban. Forgot my words. Let's see what kind of site setup we got going upstairs. Can we get a little overhead view going?
We can. We have. Some nice Goyo setups on site. We have the Aruni gates, the mirror window watching
controller?
over. I'm not. I'm on keyboard and mouse. Part of me has always wanted to try and spectate on controller, but it's never worked.
Much easier. Do you know how to get the overhead view on keyboard and mouse?
You mean this?
Yeah, or more or less on the other floor, but
Oh, yeah, I can. Hold on.
over to action. There you go. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. That's good for some early round, to see some early round setup, what's going down. And it looks like that they are going to take open area first. Mellow lurking, though. Now maybe some gunfight's going to happen here with the Cade. And we pop on the POVs. That's all a backseat, sorry. Hatches are getting open.
Yeah, the Twitch having drones in sight, but not as Twitch drones yet. Going to try and pop these canisters as quickly as possible. Immediately gets a shot, though. Only one Twitch drone remaining in pocket. Both of those Goyos still up. It's going to take a small army to deal with it. Worm able to get both of them before his drone's taken out, so only going to waste down into the minute mark. One pick traded back to back. Sushi loses a lot of health from Worm's F2 as well. And this mirror window is such a power position, this Mira. It's going to take a lot of util to get pushed out.
Mira knowing not to repeat that hatch. Still has that nitro for plant denial. Sushi also holding the long angle. 1 minute remaining. Jager bombs still have a decent amount of ways to deny this plant. Man advantage even. That mirror window proving to be beneficial. And oh, never mind. Ant able to get it done.
Yeah, no C4 going to be able to come out and prevent that from occurring. Worm's still here on this, able to take down the smoke as it's a 4v2 now in the late round. No more denial left. C4 wasted. It's all down to the guns of Dynasty and Tanmaster to win this round out. Jager bombs with plant down, 45 seconds on the clock. It now forces Dynasty and Tanmaster to have to clutch up with their guns up.
He's gonna go ahead and try for this retake.
A little bit of a
Get shot.
scare there from Dynasty. Mello gets taken down, but both of the remaining defenders taken down immediately following it.
And that was a good round for the attackers. Good patience from Worm on that hatch. We saw him holding that angle onto the Mira. Eventually picks up smoke from it.
Oh, I forgot to disable this. There we go. Now you can see everything in this room.
Very good. Our prep phases is a little bit too long. I'm noticing. 10 seconds too long.
Oh. Well, I've been casting all
10
season,
seconds
so
per
I'm
round.
assuming nobody.
That's all good. Not the end of the world.
Ugh.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Looks like we're likely going to see a similar setup here coming out of the attacker, or out of the defenders rather. Now, I'm actually surprised that Ant was able to get that exothermic down.
Yeah.
I had no clue that was counterable. Dynasty gonna go for it again. I don't think he's placing it any differently. I'd definitely be hesitant to put another mirror there after the way they handled it last time.
Yeah, I believe that normally you should be able to place a C4 perfectly on the windowsill and blow up any hard breach, but they just didn't have the util to sacrifice for that single thermite. So normally you want to have impacts so you're able to impact it just in case they do get it on the wall.
Locate and defuse a bomb.
DMR shots ring out. I think Drewski was spawn peeking.
He did spawn peek nearly every single round last week on the first map. Drewski just narrowly misses getting shot there off of the roof. I believe that is Super Pink Cow on the Thatcher it is. Drewski just gonna waste some time by playing upstairs. Doesn't see the player above him, but doesn't matter. Thermite's not watching.
Looks like Mello playing the lurk into lobby. Him and Drewski may run into each other. Yes, they do. Mello's going to pick up the kill onto Drewski, and that's two brow down. Great entry pick for the side of Jager bombs.
Nothing to hold on. I have intel on the enemy. Oh, careful. We have eyes on the area.
Spots the player on the staircase.
Reloading.
Doesn't know. Yeah, doesn't know if it's above or below. That is the one deficit of Solid Snake. This is an interesting choice. They do choose to bring out the fuse for his second attack. Super Pink Cow takes a little bit of damage due to the fire. It does require the attackers to waste a little more time, but they can't just shoot them.
Did take a while to shoot them, though. I thought about it for a minute.
Yeah, Ant and Super Pink Cow taking just a little bit of damage from both, but ultimately not going to be the difference in the round.
Now they have the hatches open, they're going to start to make their way down blue. So far, a textbook attack from the side of Jager bombs.
Yeah, 1 minute on the clock. Reese here in this position. They know that there's going to be smoke canisters. Smoke canister does a lot of damage to Ant, but able to get
That
one.
is worthless again.
Yeah, waste of a mirror window. Both of those Goyo canisters possibly going to be used post-plant by the attack.
Yeah, I mean, the attack have pretty good control here. Huggy able to pick up Mello on the cover. They have a Nitro to deny it. Will they throw it in time? They're just too slow on it. Reese gets the plant down. You gotta throw those quicker. And what could have been a round for the defenders is now going to be a very difficult retake. Worm not able to get the kill. Quick Cow picks up Huggy with a Claymore. Tanmaster trying for a retake. Goes down.
Oh, does a lot of
Unable to
damage.
get
But
Thatcher. And Worm cleans it up. That really all came down to that C4 toss being too slow and the smokes not hitting the correct spot. Man, it seems like everything they tried there just failed. The Mira wasn't helping. The smokes were hitting the wrong spot. The Nitro was too late. Bunch of unfortunate mishaps for Aqua Team Goon Squad.
yeah, unfortunate as the defense yet to find 2 kills on any one player. They need to have either some player who's able to have that clutch factor or just somebody who's able to pick up some of those easy frags on the hatch. When you're having the retake post-plant, you have that player die to the Claymore, it causes there to be a much more difficult one-on-one gunfight.
CEO site is going to be brought out, though, after losing basement twice in a row. And I would presume from the Jager bombs we're going to see a lobby. But, you know, actually, they have the therm up, so I'm thinking I'm wrong here. Therm up, and they're switching off the Monty, so it's more looking like square.
Yeah, probably going to see the pretty typical square take with the Azami being banned. It makes square a little bit more bearable to take. You don't have to worry about the power position inside of the room I'm forgetting the name of right now. Stock. Double Mira.
I wonder if Jager bombs are going to be clearing below. I mean, they don't have anyone that's amazing at shooting vert.
Yeah, only the DMR on
They do-
Reese.
Yeah, that's...
Reese currently on repel.
That man is Mira counters in a pocket. The Twitch drone plus the DMR from below.
Yeah, no claymores at all, but they do have the Nomad, so if anyone decides to hop out, it will not be an instant free kill. You spot there's a player in the basement. It's Sushi with 2 bandit batteries in pocket.
He's gonna waste a little time, not able to shoot the drone, but likely just gonna fall back here. And 1 minute down, the attackers, most of them still outside, Mello in garage.
Yeah, I'm interested.
3 players on the rappel here. Have not even opened square door or stock windows.
Yeah, 3 players on the rappel, and all 3 Nomad canisters still in Ant's pocket. You do expect there to be claymores, so maybe the attack
gotta
thinking the
assume.
defense is just not going to jump out. An interesting place to use the Solid Snake ability. Not yet picked off, but just barely missing Sushi. Sushi gives away his position. Mello, too slow to pick up the frag. Knows that the player is watching on the staircase currently. Reese able to pick up the first pick in the round. And 2 more go the way for Jager bombs as ATGS still unable to find the kills they need.
In the snap of in a matter of moments, it's all up to Dynasty and Huggy. Dynasty picks up 1, Huggy tries to get another, but Reese and Mello pick up another to start and to end the round. That is real good.
Yeah, still a lack of convincing kills for the defense. I feel like them going with the traps there in that round with the Thorn was definitely a smart choice, but just they got walked right by. There was no position they were forced to hold in that were uncomfortable where they had to clear traps and fight at the same time.
I'm not even sure where the entry picks came from. I know where Mello got his kill. I don't actually know where Reese got his kills from. So
Yeah, I know the 3rd pick was Mean Staircase. I don't remember what the 2nd pick was. But yeah, 3-0 start here for Jager bombs. ATGS looking like they're going to need a little bit of a miracle in order to be able to recover at this point.
To win a defense on bank.
Attackers need to
Yeah, really
locate and
unfortunate that the
defuse bombs
Bandits
they
in that last round gave up his position the way he did. No exact knowledge of his position close against the Solid Snake. Might have been able to take a wide swing and possibly have an encounter, but instead gives away their position, is pinged in the prone spot so the player knows where he is. Could have been possibly the difference of the round, but only one kill for his team anyways.
We gotta watch this parkour session. Or are we giving up?
Interesting. Seems like he
I
just
think
is
that
going
is.
to
Yeah,
give up.
he's gonna try to break a therm with that, or maybe when they try to open it, he'll pop B. Like if they try to fuse it again, even though they don't have a fuse, you know, he pop the belly out.
Yeah, we see the black ice shield. Drewski also once again spawn peeking. Mello able to take down
and
Drewski.
Brewski gets punished, and a bad start for Aqua Team Goon Squad. Huggy's pre-game words not ringing true yet.
Drewski calling it a lucky shot. Oh, does not spot the player in the hall. Doc able to do a little bit of damage to the blitz. Able to fall off. Super Pink Cow not who I was expecting. Super Pink Cow not going to choose to get aggressive. Flashes his own
Stun of the year
teammates.
comes out from Mello.
And then they do spot it.
You know, Huggy, I think the nade would have done the job on well, if someone dies in the fire now, it's Huggy's kill.
Yeah,
not
that
Mello's
is true.
team
That
kill.
is true.
So, actually high IQ move there. I couldn't even comprehend.
Yeah, with the Doc on the board, Dynasty able to heal himself, choosing to not do so yet. All three of the
Solid
attackers
Snake pings
pinged.
3.
Remaining attacker that was not pinged is Tan Master. Mello able to take down a second in the round. Reese able to take down a third. Worm able to take down a fourth and the fifth. And it's a flawless round for the Jager bombs.
Man, Aqua Team Goon Squad seems like they're regressing. I think Worm just dropped the hatch because they had 3 people in CC. Dynasty was getting giga aggressive.
Yeah, I feel like there was a lot of gaps in that defense.
I mean, evidently so. I mean, we gotta see where Reese is entering on these rounds.
Yeah, Worm was just
Reese and
basically
Mello just
in sight
walking
for
around.
free. Reese was in sight for
Warming
free.
gaps late. I think Worm is at like 9-0 right now.
Attackers need to locate and defuse
6-0.
bombs.
6-0. Well, sorry, Worm. Not that cool.
Yeah, 2 players without a death yet for the side of Jager bombs. It's not really even close in a lot of these rounds so far.
Interesting tech here. I know this setup with when you have a Mira, but we will see how this one goes. So far, it's just looking like a slaughter from Jager bombs. Aqua Team Goon Squad struggling to shoot back.
Worm and Reese both dropped Volt, by the way.
There you go.
Just saw it on the stream.
I knew Worm did. I was, yeah, it was a little crazy that Solid Snake pings, 3 people in CC looking at server.
Drewski once again going for the spawn peak. Also Sushi looking with the boss G to possibly get one for free.
This would be a cool one. This would be pretty cool, Sush. I've gone for this before. I've only got it in practice.
He still doesn't have to give up. Reese is still here. There is a drone. Possibly just spotted him. Oh, he runs by it twice!
Sushi, unfortunately, though, doesn't have walls, but he still might get the kill. Does a lot of damage.
Yeah, that damage fall off from the boss G leaves Sushi with, or leaves Reese with only 1 HP. Huggy able to get an opening pick for his team for possibly, I think, the first round. Reese able to find.
Reese gets the revenge from that early shot.
Huggy with a 2-piece in the round. Maybe this is Huggy's 4K that was promised to us last week.
For the first time in a while, seems like the round is in the hands of Aqua Team Goon Squad. All players of the attack are outside.
Yeah, Super Pink Cow takes a lot of damage there from the bomb chassis player as well.
They got about 160 health combined. Reese peeking Spider-Man, see if he can get anything done. Dynasty takes out Super Pink Cow. I believe that was from the window repels. And this is looking like an Aqua Team Goon Squad round. Ant and Reese have to pull up with a miracle in this one.
Yeah, once again, no claymores on this upstairs attack. This time, not even a nomad. And I think it's kind of shooting them in the foot here. In the previous round, they obviously didn't lose the round. All up to Ant now. Gonna have to take down both players swinging him. Drewski with a 2-piece in the round. Puggy with a 2-piece in the round. And
Aqua Team Goon Squad are on the board.
they're on the board.
Now that the ball is in fact rolling, we'll see if they can carry on with this momentum. We'll see what site they're going to end up going. Back to basement. Not going to try the mid-floor site. 0-3 on basement so far.
Yeah.
Going to give it a 4th attempt. I would like to see them, maybe have like some upstairs presence. I don't think they've had, other than a lurk, any upstairs presence.
Drewski with the attempted spawn peek and then fell off, and then I believe the other round he attempted a spawn peek and also fell off to site. So they do need just a dedicated player to try and stick around, try and waste more time. This time without the Mira, going to be a different setup choice. Still going to bring the, I almost said Euro. Still going to bring the Goyo.
Cade on the board as well, and right now the attackers, I don't think they have impact these days.
Yeah, well, a Capitao does have EMPs. Brava can also deal with it, potentially.
Indeed. Well, the Capitao switch, I assume he has impact EMPs.
It's not, he has can openers.
Oh, good.
An interesting choice.
Well, I mean,
Reese is basically their only hope, yeah.
Cage claws are a little bit tricky to get with Brava drones. I think he's just setting them up early round though right now. Yeah, not the best, not the greatest of lineups for, what the defense brought, but still a pretty standard lineup to take CC, so long as they're able to get that Cade Claw, but that is a big if. Dynasty on the lurk upstairs this time, hoping to cause some commotion and not give it to them for free, or at least not let them have it for free.
Yeah, Drewski playing the stairs position, and then Dynasty playing all the way up top. Definitely going to try and waste more time than previous rounds. Dynasty with no real util in his back pocket, so he's just a free gun currently. Does not know there's a player top square.
That's the Blitz. No, it's the Snake top square. Blitz is also mid square. Likely gonna be a kill here for Dynasty. Maybe 2. Picks up 1.
Spots both. Able
Picks
to
up
get
2.
them both.
Great start to the round for Aqua Team Goon Squad. However, if you're the attackers, you still got your Capitao, you still got everything you need to get these hatches open. But I'm believing less and less by the second that hatches are in fact going to get open.
Yeah, they seem
But
to
they could do
have
lobby
a
and elevator.
ping.
Sergeant position.
Looks like Lemon and Reese
We're
are
gonna
just
see
going to
Reese
choose to
Swarm
drop
walk 'em down.
together. Trades 1 for 1, but in a man disadvantage, you can't trade 1 for 1. Worm falls, and it's all up to Ant in the 1v4. Two-Brow going to swing wide, does a lot of damage, and finishes off Sushi with a pick to end the round.
That's 2 for Aqua Team Goon Squad. You know, could be worse. Could be worse.
Yeah, great adaptation, I think. Losing the Mira forced them to be a little bit more diligent with their util and have a little bit more finesse on the roam that allowed them to confront and deal with the operators that were presented to them.
Bans coming up. We're going to see Monty and Mira get banned. So it looks like upstairs, maybe not going to be the best site. Kanto going to be able to get opened. Sushi very heavily crutching on the shields. Very verbally crutching it in chat.
Yeah, I think if you are...
What's my name getting doxed in chat?
Oh. Oh, it is. I didn't know
Fuck
it
you,
was...
Robbie. Holy guacamole, 25-second pick phase.
Mm.
Y'all want to, like, have a kid? Raise him?
I'm
Shout out Robbie.
85% sure that I followed the rules, but I guess I did not.
It's all good. I'm just being hyperbolic. Comedic.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused.
Alright, we have the goat worm on defense now. Super pink count
Worm,
playing
Reese, and Mello all at 6 kills. Sorry, Jesus.
On the other side, Dynasty, the only player who is positive for ATGS.
Whoa. You know, even, that's number 1, and 1 is a positive number.
That is
so
true.
Is 0.8, but, you know, whatever.
Yeah, we have Worm, Mello, and Reese all on 6 kills each. Ant, the only player, slightly slacking behind, but he only died in the 2 rounds they lost.
Do we got all hatches reinforced? Any one of them open?
Attackers have dropped the bomb.
Yes.
Attackers
Both the
will
main
cover
2
the
open. Do we
diffuser.
got any elevator going on? Surely.
We do open elevator. Lobby is
And it looks like
reinforced.
it's going to be a lobby take. This is going to be fast.
Yeah, Reese
Reese might
already
be against the
seems
world
to
here.
know this. And all the players are involved right away. Shoots Sushi in the back.
Sushi's
Huggy
walking
trying to
down,
take
Huggy trying to take it in the
elsewise.
back. And able to win his fight against Sushi. Huggy picks up Worm crouching around. 3 versus 3 effectively as Ant is downed. Reese drops the hatch to help. Drewski gets picked up. Notice he was down.
Oh,
goodness.
Reese!
We finally spectate Reese and he almost hits a nice shot.
Oh, Reese!
Gets the kill. And it's all up to Mello in a 1 versus 3. Aqua Team Goon going for their 3rd round in a row. Handmaster gets the diffuser down and Dynasty gets the kill.
Man,
Wow.
I'm sorry, Reese. If I wasn't spectating you, you probably get all 3 of those, but...
Yeah, you know,
Oof.
Reese is making the entry kills when you're not on him, Chipper, but when you're on him, he was sending some warning shots. Wanted to show his kindness there. And all of a sudden, Aqua Team Goon Squad kind of back in the game.
Yeah. I said I was going to take a miracle, and boy, if that wasn't Jesus' hand pushing his mouse. Wow, alright. Jager bombs up 4-3
Attackers need to locate.
in the game. Gonna choose to go back downstairs.
overhearing the VC, they said that was a fluke win. They said that shit didn't count. You know, it's nice to see a rush work. You know, a lot of times it's either a big fail or a big win, and usually when I'm a part of them, it's a big fail.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
I'm watching the stream. I'm about to see it again. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm chalking that up to Huggy's evasiveness.
2 magazines for 1 kill. I mean, sometimes I'll take that. It was a 3v3 at one point, so it was a very close attempt on the side of the defense. If only I could speak English properly.
Electrosensor on.
Worm gonna be looking to clear some util early and then likely fall back, resplaying that elevator position yet again.
Yeah, we see largely the same spawns as last round, but this time going to be a more calculated approach as Dynasty is
Didn't want to play anymore.
gone. Mello claims the kill.
And they have not called a rehost within the allotted time, so this round is going to get played out.
Yeah, we'll just imagine it's an opening pick for Reese to make up for that last round.
Reese with a fucking devastating 0 tap onto Dynasty. Good night. He's dead. And that is a very unfortunate situation for Aqua Team Goon Squad. Dynasty was their top frag.
Yeah, Sushi on the shield is very potent, but has to
Sushi
face
on the shield
2
like-
players
like
here.
butter on bread.
Yeah, we did see in the last round the clash did not end up changing things for the defense. So here, Sushi playing a shield once again, not going to die immediately like he did in the previous round.
Reese ends up disengaging. Sushi making headway here. They've almost cleared the entire roam. I
Yeah.
believe maybe they actually have.
Yeah, it's just Mello now on the blue staircase remaining for upstairs presence. Although Mello can retake quickly at any moment.
Looks like we're gonna have shield first
Does
shot.
a lot of damage, but not able to get the kill.
Ella getting a little bit aggro, backing off.
Yeah, the Ella not going to get any damage on them. And ATGS with only 45 seconds on the clock need to do something. They need a hero play, or they need some coordination to get something rolling, as 10 seconds have gone by and largely nothing has happened.
Grimbies are coming out. It is a 4 versus 5 due to unfortunate circumstances. 28 seconds come down, and I still don't know what we're doing.
Yeah.
Smokes are gone, fires are gone, the Grimbies have been shot, and we're still not committing. Ant gets a kill on Sushi with the smoke, and we are all 3 top marble. Phone call ring comes out with 15 seconds to go. Looks like it's going to be elevator and marble. Drewski picks up Worm. Handmaster tries to walk him down, but Super Pink Cow is going to pick up 3. Line him up, he'll shoot him down. Holy. Easiest triple kill of his life.
Apparently I am also I'm apparently also Bolo in the chat.
You are also you are also Bolo. And we will see if Dynasty can reconnect. Oh, looks like he's already back.
Yeah, Dynasty already back.
Holy aura. Holy aura. What an entrance.
Dynasty's ass isn't reconnecting, be real. What an
You can
entrance.
unpause it.
Oh yes, that is correct.
Didn't call for it, but I'm calling for it. Very unfortunate circumstance, but you know, c'est la vie. It happens sometimes.
The best teams in the world have to win with one hand tied behind their back.
Well, just good that they started playing with any hands. I wasn't sure at the start.
It is true.
Attackers need
We did see all of the players on ATGS starting off with a little bit shaky moments, but now we have seen ATGS can pick up rounds and pull out rounds in the game.
Going to see the upstairs site come out for the side of Jager bombs.
Doesn't spot
Sushi's
Sushi's
drone.
drone.
Drone skin, rehost.
Chalk it.
Just kidding. Drone skins are allowed in TBI League. Fun fact.
Wrong button.
10 seconds.
Whee.
5 seconds left.
So we got the ranged hard breach on the ace. Sushi still behind the shield. Gonna run the bitch beard.
Yeah, we do see 3 attackers spawned lobby side,
Attackers recovered the bomb.
but probably not going to be a traditional lobby take with the BB.
Are we going quick?
Sushi with the DMR is an interesting choice. Huggy on this repel. Kanto
We're going to
repel.
have to get the bandit batteries off the Kanto wall. Flores may be trying to do that right now. Not quite sure. That might have been Barb. Dynasty on the cut.
Able to get one, but Freeze takes the head off. Sushi falls next. Drewski able to find one back. And Dynasty able to find a second as things are tied up 3-3. Tabmaster just going to drop the hatch
get on a
into
POV.
the waiting arms. I'm trying to press the button.
I know you're good, you're good. You're getting cinematics of the fucking Trump!
We see Drewski
firing shots.
We see Drewski
All
enter
of-
through spiral staircase. Dynasty on the repel. And suddenly we're left in a 3v2 with only Drewski for the attack inside the building. Worm trying to take off Drewski's head through the wall right now. Worm taken down by the combo of both attackers. Mello just misses the pick onto Drewski as he switches guns. Dynasty able to
Dynasty able to pick
pick off the castle of Ant. And it's all up to Mello.
2 Kibas in his pocket. Got 75% of his health. He knows that Dynasty's on the rappel. Drewski going to try to find a safe plant spot, but I don't believe they know where Mello is yet. Drewski, though, able to find it, pick up the kill. Aqua Team, Aqua Team Goon are clawing their way back into the
Yeah, ATGS pick up their 4th round. Only need 2 more for a point on the day. Just real quick updating map ban GG. While we have the bans going, I can also show the
Clash and
maps.
Capitao bands
Here we
will
go.
come out.
We're starting on Bank. We will be going over to Border, which is ATGS's pick after this. So if Jager Bombs are unable to get the 3 points, I feel like that they're going to feel that's a loss. As no offense to
when you're
ATGS.
Up 4-0 to start.
Yeah, no offense to ATGS, but I don't think there was many people expecting ATGS to get more than 2 or 3 points off of Jager Bombs. Let me remove the.
Are Jager bombs
match.
in that great of a position? Like, let me check where they're at in the stand.
They've lost 3 maps, I will say, in regulation.
They have 7 points. Aqua Team Goon Squad has 3.
Yeah. They do spot the drone on the chandelier this time. Is Worm in chat? Is he getting drone spots?
last time Jager bombs tried a site for the second time, they did find success. They're gonna go back upstairs, see if they have a better time dealing with it this time. Still left the ace up, however, it's actually not going to be brought by the attackers this time. They're thinking of a square take.
Yeah, we don't have anybody as aggressive as Drewski was for Jaeger bombs on the defense. Nobody going for aggressive spawn peaks. We do have Reese contesting some of these angles, but without the ranged hard breach, it looks like it's just going to be purely square side, so this will be fruitless for Reese.
Jager trying to throw some util and dancing around with his nitro.
Shield is taken down right outside of the room. Blackbeard spotted by Ant. And Blackbeard will hop in.
Actually.
Yeah, on the hop up, they should be able to spot the head of Blackbeard if the Blackbeard gets too aggressive.
Be firing at the extended holes they do know about him.
Drewski trying to take the head off of this player, but Mello gonna take off Huggy's head instead.
Trying to smoke out the cross of Castle. Well played. Sushi walking through. About to get in a fight with Ella. Not a great op to fight if you are a shield. Manages to survive one Ella. Worm goes down. That's Ella herself. Ella falls back to site.
Doesn't spot the bandit. It's a
Gets
1-for-1
caught
trade
sprinting.
in the middle.
She picks up Ant, but Drewski's going for plant.
Reese going for the cover. It's all down to Drewski, and Drewski's able to get out. Drewski is the best player by technicality on the team. He spots the head, but he doesn't see it. Super Pink Cow
Super
takes
Pink
down
Cow.
Drewski, and Defuse will come out.
And what a round for Jager bombs. It was a 3 versus 3. Didn't know which way it was going to go. They end up killing both the covers. Plant goes down, but they succeed in the retake. Lovely, lovely.
Yeah, an incredible attack, in my opinion, but without anyone watching that lobby, all of the post-plant strong positioning is immediately torn apart. And Jagerbomb's able to pull off the 1v3 post-plant.
We are going to see a basement defense come out from the side of Jager bombs. We are on match point for map number 1. 3 points on the line for Jager bombs. They got to get this round before Aqua Team Goon Squad can win 2. Stakes are white high.
Yeah, I think both teams obviously want to win,
Bomb located by attackers.
but I think it means more for the side of ATGS to
they're
get
down.
any points.
They're down. They're down in their division, so it's definitely beneficial for them.
Ow, my eye. Anyway,
Chipper looked at Worm's gameplay for 1 second. His eyes started hurting.
yes. The gameplay just gave me immediate cancer.
He was running around. What kind of take do we have coming from the attack?
See Worm immediately hopping on the default cams spot where this attackers spawn from. One is garage ramp, but not going to immediately contest through garage.
Just checking for any roamers to catch him off in the lobby. They actually are going to have that barricaded off. Going to get shot down quite easily here by Dynasty.
Yeah, we see Reese and Worm both playing this elevator slash main stairs position. Reese able to fall off, and Worm able to go down his staircase if necessary.
Very powerful position. Dynasty seeing what he can drone out in garage. They do have an Azami set up there with a BP. Oh, he is going to walk away at maybe an inopportune time.
Yeah, Super Pink Cow does spot him through the car.
Now they're trying to take a fight on the long angle.
Puts a few mags into the car, but unable to find the head of Dynasty. Dynasty's still here in this aggressive position. Reese
able to
find the
pick up
first
another
upstairs,
entry
though.
kill. Looks like the attackers are shooting out Grimby's line skins going. Huggy's going to attempt to go for a plant here. Not sure how aware the defenders are. Smoke comes out, but I think it's going to be too late. Plant succeeds. Dynasty picks up Mellow in garage. Also gets Worm. Aqua Team Goon Squad in a great spot here, but Dan picks up Sushi. Gonna make it even on man count.
Yeah, with the position of this player, both players downstairs given, it's all up to Reese realistically to find the post-plant coverage. Dynasty with the third in the round. Huggy gets his head taken off by Reese, but the hatch is reinforced, and it's all left up to Reese. He has 10 seconds.
Huggy with a good job popping that Goyo. Makes Reese take some damage. Reese has 3 seconds to start this plant if he wants to win, but Tan Master not even going to let him get close. And Aqua Team Goon Squad are still in the game. Despite losing 4 defenses in a row, we are right here, 1 round away from them having a point.
Yeah, ATGS trying to pull up. ATGS trying to pull up and get 1 point of their own. If they do take it to OT, whoever wins in OT will get 1 extra point. And that individual point could swing either of these teams' seasons wildly. ATGS on the upswing, or Jager bombs on the upswing.
See if these can like come out again. These guys are second try Andes though.
Yeah, that garage positioning of Dynasty able to get the, I believe, 3 kills in a round total. Maybe it was a 4K.
3 kills in total. Huggy being able to get that plant down before the smoke ticked out. I mean, you really have to have your player on red be listening for that plant to start, because if they are late on it, that plant's gonna go down, and all of a sudden you guys are in.
Yeah, I think that if either Dynasty is not able to get the 3-piece from garage, or the smoke comes out a little bit earlier, we're looking at 3 points for Jager bombs. But instead, last round of regulation, Team Goon Squad, 1 last opportunity to secure points on this map.
I can hear Worm complaining through his partner in Discord about about things. Interesting.
Worm this time going to roam a different position than next to Reese. Reese still staying in the elevator. It looks like Dynasty going to choose to walk garage once again. No one watching it this time though. Jager going to get really aggressive and immediately is picked off by Dynasty. ATGS with an opening pick once again. As Jager bombs just completely leave the whole site up for the attackers. Sushi able to pick up Tan Master able to pick up Mellow, and Case is deep in sight. Worm and Wreath, only ones remaining, both inside a vault. Nade goes into the corner, it's all up to Worm, and it's a flawless round. 2 nades and a gun.
Holy shit! Aqua Team Goon Squad. Who would have thought this after round 4? We are in overtime, and it is anybody's.
Yeah, unfortunately for Sushi, shields are getting banned, but fortunately for ATGS, that nerf is not coming yet.
Jager bombs on defense, typically what you'd want, but not in this matchup. Attackers have been winning more often than not. Gonna see the CEO bomb site. I'm excited to see what kind of attack. It seems like the faster attacks from Aqua Team Goon Squad have been working.
I keep forgetting to update the score. Ah, there we go. Okay.
You don't need to update the score until after the game.
Yeah, but in case there's a rehost, I liked it to be accurate.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by.
I don't know. I'm so quirky like that. That was the most white girl thing I've ever said. Anyways, Jager bombs back on the upstairs defense. I'm pretty. Whoa, did not mean to alt tab. Pretty sure they did win the defense in their 4th defense. Oops, wrong button.
By attackers.
I keep pressing the wrong button, man. I love that that building is in the way of the observer every time.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
We are off in the first round of overtime. You got to think on the mental side right now that Aqua Team Goon Squad's feeling better than Jager bombs. You know, they're the ones that made this comeback happen.
Yeah, Huggy, talking prior to this game, had all of the confidence in the world, so we obviously know his team knew they were going to get to overtime.
Huggy getting active early. Worm picking up Dynasty. He was a big player last round. Gonna be a big guy on cams this round.
Yeah, Worm trying to pick up the slack of his team on their defensive half.
But will him and Huggy bump into each other? I'm not quite sure. Huggy has a cut in the hallway, but it looks like Worm is gonna go to lobby.
Yeah, Worm with still 2 of these Elemines in his pocket, possibly looking to confront Sushi on the run. Huggy, literally back to back with Ella through the wall. Huggy choosing to drone up Spiral, I believe. Huggy does not know if there's a player here or not. I'm assuming Dynasty, yeah, Dynasty on the lobby cam right now, so they should spot Worm if he is to uncrouch.
Drewski picks up another. Go to Drewski.
Drewski gets his head taken off.
Cow.
I was too busy watching the battle intensely of Worm and a drone. Sushi on site wall as Worm with the Elemine in pocket is too far away to do anything. Sushi gonna get this plant down for free, and Huggy able to go below. Sushi with the nades in his pocket, but gets his head taken off, but takes the head off of Reese. My apologies. And it's all up to Worm. Both Elemines used that were in his pocket previously. Gonna have to take the fight with Shield in a heads-up gunfight, and then going to have to take the fight with Buck below. Does not know the position of the Buck yet. Doesn't spot him either.
Very hard
just misses the body. Able to get the knife.
Can he long arm it? That's the question.
He does have enough time, spots the player, but unable to win the round. Tries to go for the kill, nearly gets it, but both players left on 1 HP in the post plant. ATGS, 1 round away from winning the game that they started 0-4. Or winning the map,
Yeah,
I apologize.
I mean, they're just finding a gap and flooding it. We gotta get on Drewski, man. He's entering. Keep missing. One time we did watch Drewski though. Maybe we shouldn't.
Yeah. Unfortunately, every time I do watch him, he's had a few magazines that have gone to the wind. But Huggy massive in that round below with the buck.
Man, Aqua Team Goon Squad. Wait, that was them typing. Yeah, they're getting hype in the chat. Their mental's got to be good. They're got to win this defense. Well, they don't need to, but you know, it would be nice to wrap map 1 up right here.
Yeah, I think going all the way to max AT in map 1 really drains players. And going into the second map, your own map choice, they could be feeling confident or they could be feeling exhausted. Going all the way through this map only for 1 point. So ATGS, I think, definitely requires these points a lot more than Jager Bombs. Jager Bombs playing with, I don't know how many subs, I think it's 2? Yeah, so Jager Bombs playing with 2 subs started off very hot and everyone was communicating well. But now...
Ant is subbing for Greedo, and I think Super Pink Cow is subbing? I'm not sure for
Yeah. Yeah, Super Pink Cow having a great first half, back on the shield once again. Drewski in previous rounds was getting very, very aggro early round, this time just choosing to play a very default safe 1 position. No one upstairs at all whatsoever for the defense. Mello knowing this with his ability.
We're gonna drone out this player top blue. Does that make any sense to you?
Huggy saying all of this money makes me want to poop. Drewski once again
Mello
not
gets the opening kill
spectating
onto
him, and
Drewski.
he dies. Dynasty knocked as well. Jager Bomb starting off the round hot with 2 quick picks.
The hottest
Dynasty
players on the side of Aqua Team Goon Squad.
able to
as
get
well,
picked
but it
up.
Looks like they make it res.
Nade misses. And it does not seem like they know that he's been picked up either. Able to get back into sight.
important,
That is a very clutch res and a very important possible swing in the round, as everything was going in favor of Jager Bombs to begin.
I love me a good send.
Worm on sends.
Flames go out, and it is the flames of a Goyo. No Tachanka.
Yeah, a minute left on the board.
Rotating
2
at the wall.
C4s in back pocket still. Both of which can still hit the default plant's position. So this round could swap really fast.
Man, it's all about the nitros and how they go. They're gonna have to wait. More Goyos are popped. This is looking like an Aqua Team Goon Squad round, I think, so long as they don't nitro each other. Reese able to pick up a kill onto Tana Master. Dynasty with the refrag.
Yeah, 1 for 1 upstairs on this post plant could possibly be
Huge.
the difference in the
Massive
round.
nitro in Huggy's hand right now. Will that be the victory or the defeat?
He plants deep. They choose not to plant in the default spot. And
Gotta get his nitro going, but
Mello
they're gonna walk
just
him
walks
down.
all the way
Worm
through.
goes down.
Super
Huggy
Pink Cow
tries to
able to
walk
get
him.
case.
Huggy's long arm.
Oh, how is Super Pink Cow alive? He turned his back to both defenders remaining.
Huggy, you can long arm this. I think you can defuse where you're sitting, Huggy. Defuse. Yeah. Defuse, Huggy. Yeah.
Sushi watching the
covered.
coverage right now. Super Pink Cow down by the flames and the defense able to win it out. ATGS pulls off the map and steals
Oh my
2 points
goodness.
from Jager Bombs.
Steals is the right word. Oh my goodness. They go to the alternate plant spot, but they're not able to hold it down. Wow.
I think
That's
there's
crazy.
a little
That
bit
was
of
a crazy game.
frustration in the chat there from Mello. And
Hard not to be frustrated if you're on Jager Bombs or a Jager Bombs fan. It felt like they had everything going their way. The nitro missed, but then Worm goes down on the cover, and Huggy able to get the long arm. Oh my gosh, if he just stood there, like I saw him there reloading, just chilling there, coming like, you get the fuse! Oh my goodness.
All right, we will be back shortly. Oop, that's wrong. We will be back shortly on to border. See you guys in a minute.
What if what? Alright.
Hello, hello, one and all. Welcome back to TBI League Season 4, Week 4. Almost forgot what season it was.
4-4.
4-4.
And we are back between Jager Bombs and Aqua Team Goon Squad. Unfortunately, the name's not showing up this time. Also, your Discord stream is lagging, so I can't see.
Oh, okay, beautiful.
But if you did not tune into map number 1, it started out as a stomp. Jager Bombs was walking them down. Won 4 attacks in a row. It was 4-0. We were writing the obituary of Aqua Team Goon Squad, but then they started to press. They started to stroke, and eventually they came out victorious.
That they did. Aqua Team Goon Squad secured their 4th and 5th points of the season, looking to get more on their map choice as Sushi is frustrated from the shield bans once again.
A diverse man.
Everyone on their team saying, Goon on!
Goon on. How many members of Aqua Team Goon Squad are virgins? That is the question.
That is indeed the question. Game audio or game capture is not being streamed. Why is that happening?
And defuse bombs.
There we go. Now game capture is being streamed. You didn't miss anything on stream, but I don't know why it wasn't.
Y'all missed a Huggy got an ace, but we had to rehost around because someone was blinking.
Yeah, that's true. I can't disrespect my goat Huggy like that. I'm sorry.
Man, Border is I feel like Border is a map that I was getting my shit kicked in on because I don't like playing CC personally.
And I love it, and I always get my shit kicked in anyways.
You know, maybe it's a different issue for me and you.
Yeah, that is true.
Maybe we're just, you know, maybe we're built different. We're built worse.
Yeah, we see Sushi once again immediately getting on that shield. Worm
Man, you
in
can only
break.
ban 2.
Worm and break with 3 of his elements in pocket. Just barely misses Worm.
Damn it going on here.
Oh,
Worm is
almost
so
dies
pinned.
to the fire.
Oh, we got one.
Spots the ash, but not able to get the pick. Also not picked off in the calamitous events occurring. Worm able to pick up Dynasty for only half of his health. Huggy does some damage, and Reese takes off Canmaster.
A great
Once again,
start
we're
to
seeing-
the round for the side of Jager Bomb. Sushi on the shield trying to get it back.
Yeah, once again, we're seeing Jager Bomb starting off the game, looking hot, looking like they are in complete control. Sushi takes a lot of damage, but they run out of bullets. Super Pink Cow able to finish off Sushi before Mello can get finished off. Practically a 4v2 as Huggy loses nearly all of his HP. And it's all up to Drewski as Mello
1 out of 5.
still down, but Reese able to find the kill.
What a shot!
A long range gunfight there, not beneficial for the attackers. And Aqua Team Goon Squad go down once again. 2 Jaeger bombs. I was watching the mirror when they tried to kill them, and it was definitely a gunfight, that's for sure. As someone who just got stomped by 4 champs yesterday, I can say confidently that I am much more on the side of the whiffs than I am on the side of the laughing.
Wait till me and Chip are getting ranked together. Holy.
You're
Unbeatable duo.
Yeah, we see the Mira being unbanned for Jaeger Bomb's defense. I'm pretty sure their first
first half of last game as well. Varying degrees of success.
Yeah, I feel like on the defensive half for ATGS, we saw the Mira was more of a hindrance than a help. We'll have to see if Mira is going to be just as good or bad for the side of Jaeger bombs.
I think Jaeger bombs are, you know, I haven't seen the way they're taking this, I don't think it's going to see much.
Sushi and this Thermite both able to just hyper aggressive onto the Thorn of Super Pink Cow. Sushi's just straight up in sight, pushing all the way close up on this Velk. Thorn Trap gonna kill his own teammates as it is a 5v2. Aqua Team Goon Squad with no deaths on the board yet. The knife somehow misses, and it's all up to Ant.
These guys might be the best rushers around. When they commit to the rush, they commit and they get it done. When they play fast, they get shit done. They exchange flawless rounds, if I'm not mistaken.
No, ooh, no, almost. Super Pink Cow died in both rounds. It was basically a flawless round that first round, though. But yeah, Sushi with either 3 or 4K in that round and downing the player in the previous round. Sushi's gun is firing fast and hard on the attacking side. This blitz is definitely going to be the third attacker banned. And that's going to leave Aqua Team Goon Squad in a possibly uncomfortable position where they have to choose between Fuse Shield and other ops.
Man, what? Say I don't play. They don't know. I'm diverse. But Sushi, he's diverse. He's got Fuse Shield, old recruit, and yeah. No, Sushi can play other options. I'm trolling.
And I don't know if it's me stuttering or if, oh no, it's me stuttering. Okay, yeah, this game is a little bit of a slideshow for a second. Oh, there we go. Everything seems to be back.
I thought the mute jammer fixed it.
Oh, okay. It's not back. Alright, well, the game is, while the game is stuttering, we can have an up-above view of everything happening. Wow, that is interesting. Alright. Sushi on the blitz once again. Going to the site window. Yeah, this is much more of a story, but
once upon a time, there was a blitz. He threw a bunch of utility. He threw his drone because he wanted to be important. Because information in this day and age is heavily controlled and also heavily important. Sometimes you see your goal right in front of you, like the sight in the window, but you gotta take the long way around. And that's what these guys do. Hard to watch gunfights, not really to the fault of the players. Maybe a little on that fight.
Yeah, Super Pink Cow unable to do enough damage to kill off that player. Worm able to pick up one for his team as the attackers are already planting in sight. Thankfully, this is not a stop motion. Sushi able to pick up one more. Sushi 6 and 1 so far. Dynasty with another, and it's left all up to Mello as... Boy, oh boy, we might need a tech pause because this is unwatchable gameplay.
Boom, boom!
Mello,
Boom, boom!
an incredible...
He's gonna win it!
An incredible round so far. As he doesn't know the player is to his right. And, yeah, we might have to clip that because it is still a great play on his behalf. But, man... Am I allowed to, as the host, ask for a tech pause?
Yeah.
Alright, well...
But you don't need to ask. You can tell them.
Yeah.
Maybe
hold
type
on.
it right now and then pause after that.
I'm in Arabic right now. Hold on. I don't know how to change that. Okay, there we
Me
go.
neither.
Alright, let's pause this. I think I can leave and rejoin. So I'm going to go to the break screen.
Then you won't be host. Wait.
Oh, yeah, that is true.
Go to the break screen, but don't leave right away.
Alright, bet. We will go to the break screen and we will see you guys in just a second.
We prayed.
And we prayed. We are back into things. Hopefully no players are away from their computers because I did not tell anybody I was restarting it.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Ah.
Ooh. Ooh. We may have to switch it to record mode if that is possible.
I can record. Yeah, it might be more watchable to the viewers if we just
You know
move.
what? I think you should host. I think you should host the other TBI League game going on,
10 seconds remaining.
and we'll try to record this game. Very sorry, viewers, but I don't think y'all want to watch this.
Yeah, so I can stop the stream and give that up to the other the casters. Yeah, it might be more watchable to the viewers if we just
You know
move.
what? I think you should host. I think you should host the other TBI League game going on,
10 seconds remaining.
and we'll try to record this game. Very sorry, viewers, but I don't think y'all want to watch this.
Yeah, so I can stop the stream and give that up to the other the casters. Alright. Okay, ended the stream.
Did you? I was gonna host the other channel.
Oh, shit. Well, there's still time, right?
Yeah. Maybe. I gotta type it in much.
Sushi is indeed playing the Fuse Shield.
Oh, wait. Hopefully the ping goes down in this recording. I kind of forgot. Maybe that might not help.
Yeah, there. Hopefully. Oh,
Maybe try to.
I was say maybe things are stabilizing. Yeah, I mean it's a little choppy, but it's better because the stream's stopping right now. Yeah, it looks like the delay just ended and it's still not working. I can leave and rejoin. guess I'll wait until... And I'll leave and rejoin real quick. Actually, no, I'll turn the menu. Maybe possibly a rejoin? Hey.
On the good side, the raid worked.
Alright, hopefully I rejoin. Oh, there we go. Hopefully it works now. Still at 175 ping. I'm gonna go see if anybody else is in my house doing something on the internet.
Well, here's hoping that it is better.
Bomb located by attackers.
Yeah, same.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Seems to be at least less than a slideshow. Still a little bit of a slideshow, but not as bad. It's definitely better than it was when we were streaming.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
But I think it's good we're not streaming. I don't know if it can handle it.
yeah, so we'll just post this on what, the TBI
Record
channel?
this and then... So we'll send this to the VOD channel, and then we will have them edit it in with the VOD.
Okay, bet. So we just cast like it's normal live?
Yeah, I'll message Reaper about it.
Okay, bet.
So you
Alright, Sushi, definitely the standout player this game so far. 7-3. Definitely has been the difference maker for this attacking side of ATGS. Just using himself as a little bit of a drone. Reese about to come in contact with two of the players, it looks like. Reese does not spot Sushi, as Sushi is able to just fully take Workshop, the wall open and everything. Will Reese be able to get the upper hand on any of these players? Gets panned by this Solid Snake ping. Spots the Solid Snake as well, able to take down Dynasty. Having a less impactful game than previous game. Sushi 7-3. Not the one getting the kills as of now, as Drewski and Huggy both pick up a kill each. 4v3 now, as Ant is here on these mute jammers. Worm trying to get a flank onto these two players. playing inside of servers. Drewski just watching out for this player, as it looks like Sushi is going to attempt to try and clear out this Ella. Spots the red dot, doesn't know where it's from exactly. Able to knife the shield and able to knife the player. Worm takes a lot of damage through the wall. But Worm's still here wasting time. Able to take on the shield player all by himself. And still wasting an additional 20 seconds after the fact. Drewski finally able to pick it up, but wastes plenty of time in doing so. 3v2 now. As Mello and Ant both on site trying to watch out for Huggy on the ram above.
Aqua Team Goon Squad with man advantage. All the Rams are down. One stun remaining in Huggy's hand. Gonna shoot the default cam and just confirm that they do have the bird. Now they are gonna drop and go for the execute. Drewski somehow able to win that fight and start planting. Mello not in a position to deny it. He's gonna have to fight the cover. He kills Huggy. Handmaster not able to dodge the bullets. Goes down. Mello from a 1v3 to a 1 versus 1, and Drewski's on low HP, but so is Mello.
Yeah, Mello also
One
stuck
bullet.
in that room, so has to go through one line of sight. And Drewski able to take
Drewski
off
wisely swings.
Mello's head. Drewski and Sushi both now at 7 kills apiece. Doing a lot of heavy lifting for ATGS.
And man, Aqua Team Goon Squad, like, I'll be real. I started to lose faith after the first 4 rounds, but they seem like a different team.
Yeah, Aqua Team Goon Squad starting off in those first few weeks definitely saw a little bit of a lack of coordination. Excuse me, a little bit of a lack of coordination, but now we are seeing some of these executes that are coming together. It is players working together to bring the team these rounds. It's not just individual plays. Sushi, obviously, with his 4K on Blitz, is largely an individual play, but still, the other 4 rounds have not been just a Sushi or just a Drewski show. It has been a combination of Huggy playing the buck below, and Dynasty using his util, Tanmaster using his util. Drewski being the hard reacher and being so impactful means not only is his util heavily influencing the rounds, but additionally his kills are able to back up Sushi, and so you can't focus on just the shield or just the players. You have to fight the entire team.
For the last attack here, I am kind of expecting something fast from Aqua Team Goon Squad. It seems to be kind of how they find that most of their success, and they weren't too fast last round, so I think they may switch it up. Then again, it seems like they want to rush, but there's a lot of traps on that window, but they're committing, and yeah.
All of the Dynasty outside of the building now.
And this is something my team would do.
Yeah, Ant
Tough watch.
the only one to fall. Dynasty has clutched 1v4s in TBI League before. That is one of the more famous clips of TBI League. Dynasty, 2 minutes left in the round, has plenty time. Will he be able? Whew.
I mean, he's gonna wait and maybe get some kills, but likely just gonna be for the scoreboard.
Yeah, not at full health. Has to take a lot of these gunfights as 1v1s. Spots the player metal. Does a little bit of damage to Worm, but switches to his pistol instead.
Would have been cold if he went that way.
90 camera gives away his position, and Worm setting up a shield, trying to make this position impenetrable. As nobody on the nobody on the defense is just swinging him, so he has to take these gunfights. with a minute left on the board, sorry, a minute 15 left on the board, he does still have a little bit of time. But with Ant on these cams, it is going to be very difficult to find and isolate his ones. Looks like the Legion of Super Pink Cow knows he's here. Dynasty takes the head off of Super Pink Cow, but then immediately Worm able to pick up the frag following. Prime Dynasty
chirping.
in the chat.
Oh no, Dynasty doesn't understand sarcasm.
DynastyTA.ace is back. My scroll wheel way too sensitive though.
First band
Clash
coming out,
ban once again.
Clash and Grim. I like it.
Yeah, we saw the Clash ban from Jager bombs on the first map as well. It did work out for them, I guess, because they won a lot of their attacks. But I don't know if that was off of the back of the Clash ban in particular. No shield bans are going to come out for
No
the
shields,
side of
no hard
ATGS.
breaches.
That is true, yeah. All execute operators. Ace being up, Ant is immediately going to pick up that op. And Mira being up, Sushi is immediately going to pick up that op. Obviously, with attacker repick, we could see Ace, Monty, or Solid Snake be changed off, but likely to stick as they're pretty staple operators.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
It does look like we are finally getting some better frame rate, so that is good to see. Fairly default, they have the castle, the Mira, and the mute, so they are able to fully extend into CC and also use the Mira windows to have power positions along site. Sushi's still yet to put down that second Mira window, probably going to choose to put it 90? Yeah, 90. And almost like he heard me, he pinged it. No, he's not going to place it down. Yeah, he's going to choose to play this position. Okay, this is a more common position. It requires either an ace charge, or an Ash, or a Cali charge, or a hard breach in order to get that off of the wall.
Well, it should be pretty free for the ace if he does go for it. I mean, there's... Oh, well, Dynasty actually could have catchers outside and maybe catch the aces. I don't know if that's the case.
Yeah, the player really close on his doorway. Super Pink Cow needs to be careful of the player just running out on him, but instead it's going to be Drewski getting the opening pick for his team. Drewski tucked here in this corner, able to get the castle window, giving Drewski some safety. They know the position of this Twitch, so he might be able to just
Cam is up. Oh.
seize the gun and able to get the pick. Drewski with the two-piece in the round.
Gotta shoot defaults.
Yeah. We see Super Pink Cow and Mellow and Ant all on this side of things. All have to work together in this man disadvantage. ATGS in the driver's seat right now. C4 goes out but misses. Still two C4s in back pocket. So C4s are not out of the equation yet. They spot the player in the 90 rotate. Does a little bit of damage to both the ace and the Monty. Mellow outside of the building again.
Might not have gone for a rotate over to the east side of the map. Super Pink Cow is going to take out Sushi and also goes down.
Yeah. Knows the player is fountain and somehow gets just one. Nobody swings. Nobody double swings in this league. Nobody double swings. And somehow it's a 3v2. What started off
2 versus 2.
What started off as a 5v3 is now a 3v2. Dynasty and Tamasters do still have full HP, but this shield has been able to just basically solo most of this already. And Mello able to take the head off Tandmaster. It doesn't matter how much health you have in a one-shot headshot game, as Dynasty has to rotate. He has no impact, so even though all of these players are low, he still has to shoot them. Super Pink Cow, I think, spots the player 90, able to get one pick. And Dynasty, Prime Dynasty here with the shotty in hand. Able to kill the planter, and it's all up to the shield of Super Pink Cow. Super Pink Cow, for some reason, unshields. All he has to do is waste time. All he has to do is waste time, and he just loses.
You're too weak for that. Oh. So with the new Monty update, I mean, you can constantly punch and make the Monty reveal himself more. So he could have been worried about that.
I'm left
But manages
speechless.
to get it done.
Super Pink Cow.
I don't necessarily like. I think kiting him would have been smarter. However, with the new Monty update, I semi-understand. But yeah, I think he should have kited him, obviously, as far as he can away from the diffuser. That way, if he dies, hopefully there's not enough time for him.
Yeah, the Monty, I feel like,
Especially on
has
his
plenty of room in Office to maneuver and get away, but still able to see the case. Ace opened all of the walls. That just seemingly to me was a throw by the Monty, but yet the Monty was the one that won it. As a fervent shield player, I have made that mistake many a times and have been yelled at by my teammates many a times. So I completely understand being in Super Pink Cow's position, but I also know that there was a lot of room.
That was a crazy round again.
Yeah, once again, Jagerbom's able to pick up an attack, which we've been able to say a lot today, as I'm pretty sure they won 4 of their 7 attacks on the first map. And the Wamai does have his util outside. I don't know why I couldn't think of the word util. Has some discs protecting that mirror window on the west side of things. So Drewski plus these Wamai discs is going to be a lot of work for the Ace to deal with it. C4 goes out, hits the roof, does a little bit of damage to Super Pink Cow, but not enough as it was stuck to the roof.
That was the coldest.
It's only the Monty here all by himself against this Tuberow.
He's trying to join him on the rappel.
Not really
he's
carrying
walking
it
himself
for the...
through.
Yeah, that is aggressive positioning for a Monty.
Yeah, I got a little scared for him. You might
Thought he was gonna get shot in the side, but he's alright. Drewski got the opening pick in the last round. We'll have to see if he's able to get it again, but no, Reese takes his head off. Drewski had a great round last round, able to allow it into the... be as close of a round as it was. Mello takes down Tanmaster. And it's all up to Huggy, Sushi, and Dynasty as Huggy C4 goes wide. Dynasty is taken down. All up to Sushi and Huggy as Sushi is completely blind in Canadian. Huggy, the only one remaining. Will it be a flawless round? It will, as Mello is able to take down Huggy. And what should have been a defensive round that last round has suddenly turned into a 5-3 game.
Great round from Mello there, picking up 3 kills. 2 rounds away from victory. Notoriously, it seems like the side of Aqua Goon squad just struggle with their defenses.
Yeah, unfortunately, them only getting 3 attacks in that first half means that they have to win 3 attacks or 3 defenses.
They're 2 and 6 on defenses this session.
Yeah, 2 and 6. No, 3 and 6, because they won in overtime.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
So yeah, that one win in overtime increased the amount of defenses they won from 2 to 3, so a 50% increase. And now they're going to choose to go down into my favorite site on this map, which is the bathroom.
What's the way you like to play bathroom?
I like to play with a castle barricade here, here, and here. Full reinforcements along this wall, 2 Cade claws there, and then fully playing it horizontally, no vert. So this reinforced. And then obviously these walls are open, so that all of sight is a shooting range.
I think it is wise for them to switch it up. I mean, upstairs not going too well for them.
Yeah, Drewski normally the one that does the spawn peeks. This time Sushi, feeling himself, that goes for the spawn peek. Huggy the site player. As Super Pink Cow is getting shot at currently. Looks like an impact in hand for Sushi. Trying to take down the shield, possibly? Yeah, was trying to prone impact, so the shield would break away and then shoot the feet of the Monty. Ends up doing no damage, and with the Finka on hand, also would have been able to heal up to full health. Sushi able to do a lot of damage to Super Pink Cow by able to just get super close. If there's one person who knows how to counter shields, it's a shield player, and it's a 1-for-1 trade as Metal Stairs player just runs up, does a little bit of damage. Only Drewski remaining upstairs, and they don't know he's there, able to just get a free pick.
Wow, with the stun off, just comes off in time, manages to get one.
Able to get another and runs away! Mello unable to find the pick onto that defender upstairs. Ant on the complete opposite side of the building for some reason.
The round flips on its head, as it seems to do often between these two teams.
Yeah, Ant and Mello both upstairs now. Gonna have to reclaim upstairs. They had a lot of control previously.
My location is clear.
Bandit looking to retake upstairs. They know of his position due to the Solid Snake gadget. Both of them gonna pre-fire the mirror window, but nobody takes any damage. Mello going 90. Spots the player east, but
protect the Mira.
yeah, and they have Case. Defense going to have to play this one just passively as they still have the Case control. Mello not knowing where this Mira is. Mira is downstairs below him.
No nitro in hand for the Mira. Time ticks away as the attackers still don't exactly have a point of entry.
And the player upstairs still is there and able to drop Case once again. He doesn't have to swing Mello. They don't have Case.
Mello picked up 1 kill, but it's likely just going to be for some style as the round ticks away and the defenders pick that one up, and it is a 5-4 game.
Yeah, defenders finally picking it up around on this half. Me personally, I do think that we are seeing some good things here on the side of both teams, but specifically ATGS, their team play is very well coordinated, but they're also having hero plays on top of that that allow for some of these moments where 2 of the players die for basically free upstairs. It ends up being a 2-for-1 trade. But then that player upstairs able to play on the power position of the mirror window with all of that util given to upstairs, able to have 2 picks and hold down until the very last second, is still on the top floor, still having control of Case.
And I'm pretty sure that round started as a 5v3. Or no,
It was a
crazy
4v3.
trade.
Yeah.
Crazy trade. Never mind. I'm thinking incorrectly.
Protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
You see the pulse come out for Sushi. Sushi downstairs in the basement just hiding himself.
Yeah, definitely doesn't want them to know that he's on that pulse.
They choose to bring the Dokubi, which could give this away quickly. The drone is watching Sushi's position, might be able to hear that Sushi is just behind him.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Worm gets off the cam. Sushi not gonna know the cam is there, but also no one on the cam, and they get on it at the perfectly wrong moment, right as Sushi has already walked by.
I have you covered.
Even though players are flipping cams right now, still nobody has spotted Sushi yet. Sushi still
right now
goes
showing out
unspotted,
for
but
his
no,
team.
finally Sushi is spotted downstairs. With the Dokubi and with knowing where this pulse is, this pulse should be able to be fought solo. They know the position of this lion due to the heartbeat scanner, but finally Sushi knows that his position has been given up, and Mello able to take down Sushi, shoots him in the back.
Man, Mello getting a great amount of picks off of these drones.
Yeah, one
Great
FBI member
traditional
shooting
team.
another in the back. Huggy spots the head there of the East Stairs player, unable to find the pick. Worm takes a little bit of damage from Metal, takes even more as he needs to reload. And able to get a pick on the reverse repel. Reese possibly gonna get shot here from 90. Sorry, no, nobody is 90. My bad.
5 versus 3 for the attackers. All down to Huggy, Dynasty, and 10. Huggy going to drop from the Canadian position. Maybe try to go for a nitro. But does he know about Worm underneath?
Reese taken down by Dynasty. Tammaster watching
All
this
rounds
cross.
out.
It is just Huggy below now. Seems like there's no rush to go looking for Huggy. Mello able to get a pick. 15 and 5 through only 9 rounds so far. Worm trying to pick Dynasty off in sight. It is only Dynasty on site right now. Worm still, or Huggy still below with C4 in pocket, and Huggy only one remaining, able to get the planter, but that's just one of the 3 he needs to still take down. Worm
Huggy
prone
did
here
say
in
that
this
This
position.
is an easy team. This should be free for a guy like Huggy.
Yeah, Mello does a little bit of damage to Huggy. All up to Worm. And Worm takes the head off Huggy.
Match point 6-4, but we've been here before.
We have been here before. I'm watching the TGI Delta stream, and the chat is filled with one particular copy pasta. Oh, that's funny.
Oh god.
Dilly, King Scare, Fear, and Spectre all saying the same message. That's really funny. Alright, well, for getting to 6-4
And defuse as many bombs as they can.
on both maps, I'm pretty sure. So far tonight, Jager bombs only have 2 points to their name. They want to secure the full 3 on this map. as this is their opponent's choice. Getting up 6-4 is a big momentum swing in their favor. They have won plenty of attacks already today.
Rip them down, Castle.
Interesting.
We got the Amaru being employed from Worm here, getting off the Dokkaebi. Nope. No fun.
No fun. We do see the Glaz and the Shield still here. Shield has been a constant every round. Solid Snake.
Gotta be an East play.
Solid Snake was banned as the last attacker banned, so the intel generated by the Lion is going to be the only global util they have. Sushi could have been wallbanged from the break room door, but is safe as of now as smokes go out and Plant is stopped by a C4 from Huggy.
Come on,
Worm not able to stop the C4 in time. Reese with the pick back. Huggy from below with the shotgun. Does not have a C4 for this position, but does have the shotgun in case anyone walks through the door. That is all smokes gone now. And Ant's camera is shot from below. Reese able to get another pick even without the smoke grenades remaining. 4v3 now, and ATGS are going to have to pull something out. Dynasty on the long able to kill the Lion and able to keep the case down on the ground in sight. Ash trying to rush through offices. Smoke not going to know this position. Dynasty traded 1-for-1, making it practically a 2v2 now, as Worm is deep in sight. They do not know the position of this player in Fountain, able to pick him off anyways, and it's all up to Huggy now on metal stairs. Spots the position of the Thatcher, but Worm able to clean things up and able to get 3 points for his team on map 2.
And they're happy to get that one after how map 1 played out, for sure.
I'm sure there's definitely some anger for the team, but 4 points.
Definitely some relief right now.
4 points on the day.
Fantastic showings.
Definitely both showing up for their team. And that is all.
That'll be that. I mean, thank y'all for watching. If anyone does rewatch this VOD, I know we're not live anymore, but yeah, that'll be it.
I'm sure Mello and Worm will definitely be watching this, so that way they can VOD review. They seem like those kind of people.
Hi.